Happy Halloween! So, I just wanted to talk about a story of a very memorable Halloween, we'll say. So, so in an area, I live in an area of maybe we'll say like 500 houses, right? And then maybe I'd say like there's like 10, maybe 15 houses that do decorations. So, it's not a really festive area or neighborhood, right? Most of the people are actually retired. So, it's just kind of boring during Halloween. Like Christmas and Thanksgiving is actually a little bit more festive than Halloween, but Halloween is just like I guess everyone's too cheap to pass out candies, so there's no trick or treaters either. But every Halloween, I'm always reminded of the Halloween. I think it was either 2018, 2019, or 2020. I forget which one, but then it was one of those years. It was the year after the big California fires, right? And then basically the fires ended up having to do with our electric company. So then the electric company that services our area, they had to do a lot of repairs, right? So then they had like a scheduled maintenance or scheduled repair time where they would have to shut off all the power in like specific areas, fix and like update that electric panel or whatever, and then you like they finish and then go on to the next area, right? So then why this was so memorable was so in my area they had to shut off the electric shut off like a few days right before Halloween. So we'll say maybe it was like 3 or 4 days or maybe like 2 or 3 days right before Halloween, right? And it was during that time no one could do anything, right? It was just pitch black, and then like the only light you could see was when people had like generators, right? People would pre-charge maybe batteries or pre-charge their flashlights, and that was the only light you would see that would be illuminating, I guess, or coming out of people's windows. What's the word? It starts with the E, but for whatever, right? So that's the only light you would see coming out of people's houses and people's windows, right? So then, like I took a stroll around the block, and it'd be pitch black, but you would see those like faint bits of light here and there, right? Even the street lights would be off. Now, what made this Halloween so memorable was basically it was really dark during that time, right? But on Halloween day, there's so few people that were passing out candy that Halloween that night was actually darker than the blackout night, because even the people that had generators would turn off all their lights and they'd all be like in the back room or whatever doing whatever they did. So I just thought it was like it's really funny how basically no one in the neighborhood wanted to celebrate, and it was actually brighter during the blackout than it was during Halloween. So yeah, that's just a random funny story. I don't know. I thought it was really amusing. You probably don't find it amusing, but I just found it was like everyone's too cheap to pass out candy, I guess. But yeah, happy Halloween. Eat tons of candy. Don't actually eat too much candy because it's bad for you. Oh, actually, I want to be that. When I when I do pass out candy, I want to be that house that passes out like raisins, or like just something like healthy, just to mess with the little kids. I'll be that guy. Yes. Happy Halloween.